because we have tens of thousands of members since January that's a part of this ecosystem. And a lot of us, we haven't even met personally, but we already feel like a family. When we come together in the flesh, it is going to be a party like none other. It's going to be the most incredible celebration, and we want you to be a part of it. The first person I want you to hear from is I was hearing about her in the background. She's colorful, literally, but I get a sense that she's more colorful on the inside. She has an incredible story, and she's a whirlwind, and she's a serious player and a serious builder. And so I want you guys to hear from Megan Desart. Why don't you take it away? If you go ahead and unmute yourself, just share with the community what it's done for you so far.
Hi, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here and be part of something that is just massive. So I have been in the online space in MLM for the last 6.5, 7 years, have built really big organizations, been the product side for a really long time. I did crypto last year in a platform, did amazing with it, and have a lot of opportunities hit my plate, like daily. And I look at all of them because I'm always open to new opportunities, and nothing really was speaking to me. Nothing really was like, oh, I need to look at this more. And then this hit my plate and I couldn't unsee it. I watched the presentation that you guys just watched and my mind was legit blown. I had goosebumps and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just watch? And I couldn't sleep that night. And then I woke up the next day and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I know it's a good opportunity when it keeps me up at night and I cannot stop thinking about it. So I just joined a few days ago, have sent out the video to over 100 people, have made $1,000. I don't know if we're allowed to say that. I've made $1,000 in the last few days. And so excited, just really excited about what we have here and to think of all the lives that it can impact and change just around the world. I love the simplicity of it. Like people, the product space is great, but you have to wait for them to try the product. Do they like the product? Do they not like the product? Most companies aren't global. I have a lot of people that live globally. And this is simple. Everyone wants to make more money right now, especially with the way of the world. People are looking for something like this. People are looking for a simple way to earn income online. And that is what we have here. So I would not walk. I would run into the person's inbox, messenger, email, whatever, that invited you to watch this presentation and get in and get started today.
Absolutely. Listen, we had a conference call. I met you for a short time there. I can always tell a fireball when I see one because I've been doing this a long time and you've got it. So we look forward to seeing you over the top. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
Yeah, all right. The next person I want you guys to hear from, he hails from Dodge City, Kansas. And he's someone that's been with us from the very beginning, back in January, maybe February. He's a pillar in our community and he really has a heart of gold, has a heart for people. And I just love his testimony. I want you guys to hear from Steve Randall out of Dodge City, Kansas. Hey, Steve, are you there? Take it away, buddy, if you can.
I am here. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Well, great. Yes, we live in Dodge City, Kansas. My wife, Phyllis, and I, and that's in Southwest Kansas. We raise a few cows and calves and just do enough to kind of stay busy because I retired from the workforce back in 2010. I have been in and out of network marketing since about 1975. Been successful in some, been horribly miserable in others. Just came out of a very successful one, but it got shut down due to no fault of its own. But anyway, I was kind of on a low, big low, because the wind had been knocked out of my sails. And I had decided that I wasn't going to do any more marketing. And lo and behold, a lady by the name of Frances Taylor, who I admire greatly, she called me and wanted to know if I'd take a look at this. And I wasn't going to look, but I decided just for her that I would. And boy, am I ever glad that I did. I mean, this has just got me fired back up again, got me going. The self-driving economy, I mean, it's amazing right now, and it's just getting better because I think in my own mind that there's more to be added to this if we're just patient. The decentralized wallet, man, I love it. It's easy to use. I've used it to transfer money to other people already. I've also used it to withdraw some money for my own uses. Very easy, simply a simple deal to work. More than anything with Co-op 50/50 and the co-op community, what has really felt good to me and done my heart a good deal is that other people are succeeding. People who have not succeeded in other endeavors are succeeding at this and doing quite well. And that just makes me so happy. I can't believe it. Personally, we joined about the 1st of February. And within a 3 weeks time, we were at the $4,000 level. We did join in at the sweet spot. So when the donations start coming in, they could start coming in fairly rapid, and you do grow pretty quickly. Right now, currently, we are donated or have donated out about $22,000 to other people's projects, other people's success, whatever. And man, where else can you go? What else can I do where I can donate that kind of money to help other people? We've received about $56,000. We got a new donation just this morning, $1,000 donation, and ooh, you know, that's exciting when that comes in. Always exciting. I do donate to my college that I went to. They have a scholarship fund, and I try to donate whatever I can to that every year. And this, to me, this is going to allow me to make number one, a bigger donation naturally, but you know, maybe this thing would grow big enough that, hey, maybe I could even start my own scholarship fund over there at that college. And just think of the number of young people going to college that could use that kind of money. And that, again, just does my heart, it makes it pitter patter. Greg, it's a great honor to be able to share my story with you guys. I thank you very much for allowing me to have this opportunity. And Greg, once again, you've done a tremendous job in your presentation. I just enjoy you so much, and I enjoy this company. And this thing is going to rock, and I'm so excited about it. So again, usually I close with something like, you know, if a 73-year-old cowboy such as myself can do this business, anybody can do it. But I just recently heard that we have a 101-year-old lady who has signed up her first person to join her in this journey with Co-op 50/50. I mean, man, what more can I say? So thank you so much, Greg.
Hey, Steve, powerful. I mean, I enjoy listening to your testimony. And I remember hearing about the 101-year-old young lady, I want to say, that actually signed someone up into this particular program. All excuses are equal is what she reminded us of. If she can do it, anyone can do it. And I just appreciate you for believing in the vision and what you bring to the community as well. And you're blessing a lot of people's lives. Just keep doing what you're doing, Steve. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Greg.
You got it. The next person I want you guys to hear from, he's become like a brother from another mother for me as well. He hails from California. In our team calls, he's there. He does presentation. He does leadership training. He's a pillar within our community. I want you guys to hear from none other than Daryl Thompson out of California. Hey, Daryl, go ahead and share.
Wow. Awesome presentation, bro. As I always say, you know, I call you my little brother, right? And I definitely appreciate you. Amazing panelists that we have here today. Hello, like Greg said, my name is Daryl. I call Southern California home. However, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. You know, I retired from the United States Marine Corps with over 20 years of service, currently a computer specialist with the federal government. Let me start by giving this disclaimer. I absolutely love Co-op Life. And the group of folks that we have become, it's like we've become family with the group of folks that's on here, okay? And I can go on and on talking about the folks in this environment that we created, okay? But we'll run out of time. So while regrouping from a failed program that I was in, a good friend, Ursula, gave me a call and asked me to take a look at something. She said, hey, I want you to take a look at something. Well, at the time I told her I was good, that I wasn't really interested in looking at any particular, you know, anything at that particular time. Here's the kicker. I didn't say no that one time, but I said no 3 more times. You know, we've all heard those words before, right? I'm good. However, on the last request, I agreed to take a look at it, right? And because she was a close friend and I have an enormous amount of respect for her, And whatever it was, it definitely had her attention. Now I can say, right, that I am forever grateful for her persistence, because when I took a look, I was blown away. You know, I've owned businesses and done network marketing with some level of success. However, this system was unlike anything I had seen. You know, my goal is always, and everything I do, my goal is always to get out of the rat race and to build a legacy for my family, you know, where my kids didn't have to start at ground zero like I did. You know, and I knew at an early age that I had to get out of the streets of Chicago. Hence, that was my reason for joining the Marine Corps. If you think about it, every one of us is looking for an opportunity to have more or to do more for our families. And this opportunity here is allowing that. There's no big expense. It's minimum compared to the money that we spend every day on things that has nothing to do with us getting close to financial freedom. Here's a system, right? A system that's allowing us to receive thousands, even millions of dollars. That's amazing. Not only is this system changing my life, but it's changing many other lives. You know, I love getting those notifications, you know, of donations coming in, having additional funds to do whatever I want to do. Okay. And the amazing thing is I love seeing my one-time donation working over and over and over. Here's something that blew me away, Greg. While I was doing my research, I ran across an interview, and the interview was with the founder, David Rosen. He was doing with a radio station, and he was talking about eradicating poverty, giving the average day folks, just like you and I, a way to pay student loans, pay off debt. And most importantly, he was talking about a way for people with the lowest skill set to achieve wealth. That was powerful. And it also showed vision. Now I can gratefully say that I'm a part and honored to be a part of that vision. And then finally, a system, right? A system that's automated, predictable, and it just makes sense. Since joining, I've reached the $4,000 level, have enjoyed daily withdrawals, have personally enrolled over 14 people. You know, I have used money in my back office to enroll over 50 teammates. Okay. I've donated over 11,000 to other causes, and here comes the boom. Besides helping a lot of people, I've been introduced to the world of cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology, which is an absolute game changer. You mentioned it many a times in the presentation. It's an absolute game changer. So it's safe to say that I've definitely found my home. As always, bro, thank you for the opportunity to share. And I love being on the stage with you.
Awesome.
Love you,
Glad
bro.
to have you, man. Glad to have you. And you keep doing exactly what it is that you're doing, because we can't do it without you, man. So really appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you.
The next person I want you guys to hear from, you heard her on our team call last night, but we wanted to bring her on the world stage so that you can hear her testimonial as well. And one of the things before I bring her out, you guys can see that we have all walks of life represented here, speaking the same language, walking in unison. And I want you to hear from this young lady here. Like I said, I've known for well over 20 years. She hails from Riverside, California. And that's none other than Bridget Copeland Harris. Hey, Bridget, take it away.
Hey, babe. You know, like I always say, I am so grateful to be here, just like all the others have shared, Greg. I mean, you know, I think about where we would be if we weren't here at this moment in time. And I am truly grateful to be part of the number. I have done free enterprise my adult life. All of my adult life, you know, I call myself a serial free enterpriser. Always done the network marketing and all that. Like everybody, you know, like many of us have done. I even threw my hat into the gifting last year, you know, like so many people did. And Greg gave me a call about this in January. You know, I was in that initial group. You know, I asked him, where were you 3 months ago? Because I just put another $500 into some gifting program. And so I gave him a little bit of a hard time, but of course I looked at it, you know, because it was Greg. And of course I joined because it was Greg. I've known Greg, when I met Greg, he was this youngster, this young 20-something-year-old running a region for some company that they were marketing. You know, I knew Greg, if Greg was doing this, he's a master trainer. Greg knows how to build teams. Greg knows how to make money. Greg understands systems, and he knows how to help other people make money. So I was afraid not to get involved and do it. And of course I did. And just like many, many other people, last year I was laid off last year because of COVID. And so because of my age, you know, all this gray hair, because of my age, I decided to retire. So I'm actually a retired senior citizen. I'm a grandmother. My grandkids call me Granny, you know. And so, you know, the thing that just really blows me away about this, you know, like Steve mentioned and Daryl, all of us have mentioned, I have been able since in the last like few months, I have been able to give to other people's causes $17,000, folks. Now that might be small potatoes to some people, but to be able to do that at this season of my life is just amazing. You know, like Daryl mentioned, you know, we're just everyday working class people who have been open to doing something alternative or whatever, you know, and trying to make ends meet in other ways and all that kind of stuff. But to be able to come across something that you can give like you can give here is just incredible. And what's so ingenious about this system, whether you realize it or not, because of the way that it works, I've been able to give $17,000 to other people's causes because I have received over $35,000 from a community. It's the way it works. You know, you give to the community and you receive from the community, and it's recyclable, you know, it's this looping or whatever. That's incredible, absolutely amazing. And for them to add this co-op crowd, Greg, you know, I'm a real laid back person, right? I am like Megan, I can't sleep. I am finding myself so excited about the reality of this co-op crowd that's not only going to help with a residual income for us, but it'll actually feed and help with our co-op 50-50 side. That's incredible. So, you know, I'm long-winded, so I'm gonna cut it short into the chase here. I am telling people, we are telling our team to simply get in the crowd. You know, people are saying, well, how does this work? You know, how's this, you know, how's it going to happen and all this kind of stuff. Look, I'm not that concerned about how. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is why I'm doing this. Okay. And if you have enough vision for your life to be able to be at a place and a time and have an opportunity like this system has afforded us to do whatever it is that you really wanted to do, see, this is it, that this season has come for you. We've been looking for this our entire free enterprise career, and we finally have come upon it, you know. So we didn't know how 50-50 was going to work. We just followed the leader. You know, Greg said, just get in. You know, we would bug him and say, well, how is this working? How, you know, we were giving donations here or there, receiving them from here or there. And we were wondering, how does this Mobius loop work? He says, I don't know. You just got to experience it. And guess what? He was right. You know, we just settled in and just did what we were supposed to do. You know, we gave, we absolutely shared, you know, and we just started receiving, you know. So I have to believe that David Rosen and these ingenious programmers know what the heck they're doing, okay? And however it's gonna work, don't matter, you guys. And I, you know, don't want to sound melodramatic, but I really want to end just by saying, look, just get in. Do yourself a favor. I am pleading with people who, if they're looking at this for the first time, trust whoever invited you to this. They cared enough about you, just like Greg Baldwin cared enough about me and so many people to invite them to look at this and to help them build something. So these people cared about you. Get back with them, say, okay, what do I need to do? You know, seriously, this is built on seed time and harvest. I believe all the monies that I put into the gifting program, all you gifters out there who are hesitant, all the money we put in, even out there, we're receiving the harvest. That's what our seed. That was our seed. We blessed in the people, and we're receiving the harvest here in co-op life. You know, timing is perfect. I have received 5 times what I gave. over there in Cooplife. So with that, Greg, you know, I love you and I appreciate you. I have known you many, many years. I know your heart. And I always have to say this, I love your mama more, my good buddy Denise Davis, for birthing you and bringing you into this world, because where would we be if we didn't have you? Okay.
Thank you so much for that. You know, I appreciate all those kind words and all the panelists and what they shared from their head and heart to your head and heart to all the guests out there. You know, people say nice things about me, but it's surrounding myself with people like you that make me look better than I really am. And Bridget Copeland-Harris said something very, very important. And this is to all the guests, just like life. Co-op life is an experience to be had, not a problem to be solved. And that's what'll slow you down if you have to figure out, understand how everything works. There's so many things in our lives that we do on a day-to-day basis that we don't understand, but we just do. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you have one more, bullet in your chamber, this is the one that you want to fire with this one here, because we're going to make history. And so I want to encourage you guys to join forces with us, get back with the person that invited you to this presentation, get your final questions answered. We're going to be having another presentation on Saturday at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a Q&A with the founder, David Rosen, at 12:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you get with the person that invited you to plug into that and come rock and roll with us as we change the world together, 3 lives at a time. So God bless you guys. And as I like to say, we're not just going to see you at the top, we're going to see you over the top. Take care, everybody, and God bless.
Thank you, Greg. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.